Alright, let me tag these couple that got personals real fast. What's going on, guys? Bill, Corey, and Ryan K. You guys got some personals. And we're gonna, there's only one break going. A lot of stuff is extremely close. And the personals. One break in the personals. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go here. This is going right now, live. This is full. Payments. The mini, couple payments for the mini to fill. Payments on the main. This is going tonight if Corey's here. This you guys ain't interested in, I guess. I don't know. I thought it would be a fun little rip getting that Ripken. They sell. This is full, just waiting payments. Mini and main. I think this is going to go tonight. Oops. This will go tonight if Bill is here, which he normally is. This is full in payments, I believe. I can almost run it. It could go tonight. This ain't even here yet. This will be here tomorrow, and this ain't here yet either. That'll be here tomorrow. So that's everything. Everything that's posted that can rip is full. It's just a couple things are waiting on some payments. Let me go back here. Look, nobody's watching because nobody's used to me coming live this early. Let me tag up for this Dunross baseball because that is definitely going to go tonight. Andrew, Steve, Mr. Oh, what's going on here? Hold on. All right, let's start over. Steve, Andrew, Mr. Bada, Murph, Leviticus, Ryan, Michael, and again, Michael, I gotta get up with you somehow. I might try to find a box to ship this in. I don't know. It's just huge. Mr. Hussey, Scott's in this one. Bill, we already tagged. We're going to tag him again. He's in this. Dane's in this, John. Ryan K, we already tagged, but he's in this too, so we're going to tag him again. Kyle J. Chris L. There's Chris. Nikki K. There's Nick. Ricky. We got to @ Ricky. I always have to @ Ricky. I don't know why. And he's way down the list. Like, he's way down there. Always. Leviticus, Murph, Bada. That's everybody. That's everybody. Not a crazy lot of tags. Not a crazy lot of tags. I'll give it a few because by my thing, I'm the only one watcher. There's only one watching. So, I mean, I know nobody's used to me live this early, but we'll give it a few. Bill, we got your Hit Parade Limited if you're in here. Corey, we got your Chrome Mega. And Ryan, we got your Chrome Blaster. Kyle's here. What's going on? What is going on? And again, the only thing going is the Dunross. Everything else is close. The Pirates Plunder, really, really close. The full case of officially licensed multisport, it's full weight payments. The hockey jersey, same thing. The mini's full. The mini to fill is filled, waiting on payment, and the main's waiting on payments. The full case of football, is it football jerseys? They'll be here tomorrow. That ain't full. That is filling. Other than that, there's nothing else posted. Second half of Dunross, whoever's in the first half, I got it priced out for a 3-box break that I did it crazy cheap for you guys. If you guys want the team, that's the price for you guys. If you want to keep your team in the next 3 boxes. Like for instance, I'm going to just pull it up. Nobody's even here, but it is what it is. The Angels and Athletics were $20 in this per box, or what was it, 55? Well, they're going to be 45 in the next 3 for a 3-boxer. 20 for the Mets and Diamondbacks. I mean, I chopped everything. Instead of $5 off, most of them are $10 off for the whole 3. So it's crazy cheap. Crazy cheap. But yeah, we'll get that posted. Like I said, I'll give you guys all the option to keep it in the second 3. Still doesn't show anybody here watching with me. I got 2 people watching. I know Kyle's one of them. Sesame Street. There you go, sir. There you go. Well, it's a really nice night, and we're going to sit out back with the dogs and have a fire. So I told my wife I'd go live right after dinner. Should be like an hour live. I said 3 boxes of Dunross. That should only take me an hour. But yeah. And then if anything else gets paid, maybe tonight. It'll be late. If not, I can definitely shoot for tomorrow night. And I'm going to get some more stuff posted. I got to get these Bowman. I got to get this retail posted. The Chrome football, the Hoops basketball, the Bowman basketball, the Bowman baseball. We got to get some of that. And I do got to get that Chronicles posted. Guys, Brunson, insane product, that is. It's expensive, but an insane product. What's going on, Leviticus? What's going on? All right, now we're getting a few people in here. Ryan K, if you happen to jump in, let me know. Corey, if you jump in, let me know. And Bill, if you jump in, let me know. We can do your first. Well, if we start the Dunross, it's going to be after the Dunross, which I'm going to give it another minute. I've been live for 7 minutes. I'm going to give it another minute or so, then we're going to get into this Dunross. We did get some more stuff in. We did get Lightning, which is Pikachu. The Pirates Plunder, which we got one posted. I do have another limited. And we got a whole case. I got a whole case of this multi-sport Surge. Only 25 cases made. Looks pretty sick. So I got a whole case for us. I don't know how we're going to do it. Probably single boxes, random teams, 31 spots, or however we did it, 30 spots, where, because there is hockey in there. It's the 4 major sports. All right, Corey, you also, and Ryan, you also. We're going to set you guys to the side for a minute. We're going to set you guys to the side, and we're going to get into this Dunross baseball, guys. We're going to get into this Dunross. It's a 3-box break. It was a 1-box times 3. Everybody has times 3. I gave $5 off with the times 3, and like I said, the next 3 boxes, if you guys want to keep your teams, I got a nice price for you. We'll try to let you guys, most of these keep, you know what I mean, keep it going. Guys, we got 3 boxes. This was pick your team. Steve, you got the Angels and Athletics. Andrew, you got the D-backs and the Mets. Jonathan with the Cubs. Murphy with the Braves. Leviticus has the Orioles. Ricky with the Red Sox. Nick, you got the White Sox. Chris has the Guardians and Reds. Kyle, you got the Rockies. Leviticus with the Tigers. Ryan K has the Royals. Steve with the Dodgers. Dane with the Brewers. Bill with the Twins and the Astros. Scott, you got the Yankees and the Marlins. Sean has the Pirates and the Jays. Ryan V has the Padres and the Giants. Michael has the Phillies. Ryan has the Mariners. The Mariners and Stanford. Leviticus with the Rangers. The Rays and Cardinals have Leviticus also. And Andrew with the Nationals. And everybody has times 3. Everybody did it times 3. It is 3 boxes. Downtown Duels. There's some crazy, awesome cards in Dunross this year. 3 autos or mems per box. 16 packs, 12 cards. That's why I said about an hour this should take me. Look for the ultra rare stained glass and the altered egos. And then you got the what's it called? There was just so much cool. Some of the inserts in this year were crazy sick. Where are they at? That's the altered egos, crazy sick. You got the what's it called? The ballpark. Caitlin Clark in there, and VJ and Paige. The animations are sick. The downtowns, yeah, like look at them. They're so sick. There's 5 of them, I think. 5 or 6. The night moves, the stained glass, the animations, the greetings. There's just so many sick cards in this year. So many sick cards. We're going to get into it. Box 1, guys. Box 1. Good luck. Doesn't even sound like it ripped that plastic. Man, that cutter is shot. Box number 1, guys. Again, 16 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. That's actually not bad. 12 packs. They're nice fatty packs, at least. They're fatty packs. There we go. They're not the little, like, skinny. So that makes it a little bit That makes it a little bit easier. We're gonna go through. We're gonna go through, and you know, I do my piles, and we'll sleeve, top load, whatever we need to do at the end. Guys, good luck. Pack number 1. Pack number 1. Box number 1. It's mostly paper, except for you got some of the sparkly stuff and good looking stuff. We got Brandon Sprout, rated rookie from Milwaukee. Gil Hodges, Jackson, Mike Schmidt on the Silver Starburst for the Phillies. The vet base we're just going to skim. Nicky K base. Dick Allen. Wow, can they go any crazier with the directions? Could they go any crazier? We're going to go up the back here. We got AJ Russell, rated rookie for Texas. And Enrique Bradfield, rated rookie for Baltimore. Back to that Dick Allen. Then we got a couple, what's this? The Optic Preview, rated rookie of Connor Griffin. That's a nice one for the Pirates. That's a nice rated rookie preview, Optic. And Tony Perez on the Optic. We'll put that with the rookie pile, the rookie insert Johnny's. And then we got two colored, we got two kind of, I don't know what we got. I don't know, I didn't watch too much of this. That's a signature. That's a signature. Greetings from Montreal on the Randy Johnson insert. Pretty sick. Don't know how rare they are. So we'll at least put him in the sleevey pile. And then we do have an auto. We do have an auto. First pack, box 1. It's numbered. It's purple. It's purple. Number to 49. 21 out of 49. Number to 49, our first auto on the purple. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. I still can't tell. Oh, because it's non-licensed. That's why I can't tell. How about David Cone? How about David Cone, the 49 for the New York Mets on the Signature Series? Little David Cone to 49. 21 out of 49 on the purple. You take that? Who had the Mets? They were a combo team. I know that. Andrew with the Mets and the D-backs. $10 team. First auto to 49. We take that. And then we had that Connor Griffin on that optic preview. That optic preview. Connor Griffin for Pittsburgh. And Mr. Hussey. Like that, we take stuff like that. We take stuff like that first pack. All right, next pack. Next pack. We do go crazy with the way the cards go, though, that's for sure. Shuttler, Frank Chance, Jacob Wilson, Skeens base. We'll throw him over here. We'll throw him in with that. Little Dion. Then we got a rated rookie. We got a rated rookie red. Alex Freeland. Alex Freeland on the rated prospect for LA. On the red. It's going to be numbered to 250. 167 out of 250. Alex Freeland. For the Dodgers on the red. We got Sosa base, Ken Griffey base, another Cam Shuttler, Chase Burns, Cam Smith. We got a filler card. We do have a filler. Then we're going to go out the back. We're going to go out the back and get these couple paper. Cam Caminetti. Look at the bottom of that. Look at the chunk. See that chunk right there? Shoosh. Cam Caminetti for the Braves on the prospects. And Bryce Rayner prospects for Detroit. Back to that filler card. Then we got a couple. What do we got? Unleashed insert of Bryce Eldridge for San Francisco. That's a sick looking insert. Definitely a sick looking insert. That'll get sleeved. And we got a rated prospect. A rated prospect optic preview. Jesus Made for Milwaukee. That's a sick one. Jesus Made. And then there's our filler. And then Pie. We got Pie on the prospect. I mean Pie on the optic preview. I don't think Pie's a prospect for Pittsburgh. Alright, so we got a couple here. We do have a couple. Jesus Made for Milwaukee on the optic preview. Who had the Padres? I mean the Padres. The Brewers. Dean with the Brewers. That was the red. Rated prospects. Number to 99, 52 out of 99 on the Jesus Mate. And then we did have the Eldridge with a little dinghy on the corner too. It's Donruss. I mean, Alex Freeland, rated prospect for the Dodgers, and that was number to 250, 167 out of 250, and that was the Dodgers. Who had the Dodgers? Steve with the Dodgers. Next pack, guys. Next pack. Bobby Witt, Bo Jackson, Mr. Burns. We got a silver, Jason Varitek for Boston, just a silver. Randy Johnson, Ivan, Bubba Chandler on the rated rookie for Pittsburgh. Bryce Eldridge, rated rookie for San Francisco. Colston. We do got another filler. We're going to go off the back again and get them two papers on the back. We got Hagen Smith, prospect for Chicago. And we got Braden Montgomery, prospect for Chicago. And we got our two optic previews. There's our filler. There is our filler. We got Young Hung Kim for Arizona on the optic preview. And then we got Eduardo Tate for Minnesota on the optic preview. And we got I don't know. We got something. Bomb Squad, Reggie on the, that's a sick looking insert. Definitely a sick looking insert. Reggie on the Bomb Squad for Oakland. We're top loading this. That's just too sick looking not to. And that's for Steve. Really cool looking card. Not numbered. Thought that'd be like a green variation, but I guess the colors of the team. Definitely a sick one. All right, next pack. And again, Ryan K, Corey J, or Bill, if you just jump in, I can rip your personals at the after this. Josh Hamilton, he was awesome. Shame he couldn't kick it. Colt Keith on the purple, Ivan Rodriguez to 99, 16 out of 99 for Texas on the purple, Ivan Rodriguez. Chandler Simpson, Mr. Howard, Frank Chance, Marcelo Mayer, Brees. We got our optic previews. We're going to go up the back and get them two paper prospects. Billy Carlson on the paper prospect and Gavin Gillian. And then we got Brees Matthews again. And then we got optic preview, Jose Canseco for Oakland. Got it. I don't know what we got. What do we got? That's an auto, I believe, because it's turned backwards, number 2. Then we got something cool here too. Donruss Elite Series, Paul Skeens insert. Pretty sick for Pittsburgh. Pretty sick looking insert. Non-numbered, but definitely a sick looking insert. Back to that Canseco, and then not an auto. How about Johnny Bench to 15? Johnny Bench to 15 on the blue cracked ice for Cincinnati. Pretty card. Red cracked ice would look much better for the color match, but it wouldn't be numbered to 15 either. Who's got the Reds? I don't see them. I don't see the Reds. Did I forget to put the Reds in here? The Reds and the Guardians for Chris. The Reds and the Guardians, Chris L. Johnny Bench to 15. 10 out of 15 on the blue cracked ice. That Paul Skeens Elite is pretty sick looking card. It's getting top loaded. That's for Pittsburgh and Sean. Hold on, I gotta figure something out here. We're gonna do the cool cards and then the numbered cards in different piles. Yeah, there we go. And then we had Ivan Rodriguez on that purple. And that was Texas. And who had the Rangers again? Who had the Rangers? Leviticus with the Rangers. Next pack. I should probably top load them all at the end because it's taking me way too long. The first box full. Well, I mean, I am flying through this stuff a little bit. Ricky, Matsui, Dylan, Sprout on the rated rookie. And we got a silver coming up next. Rated prospect. Killian Lindsay. Killian Lindsay for LA on the rated prospect silver. Mike Schmidt. Tony Perez. Pie Trainer. Young Hung Kim. Jose. There's a filler. We're going to get them 2 papers off the back. Chase Shores. Rated prospect for LA. And James Tibbs. Rated prospect for the other LA. There's our filler. They're thick fillers. Doc on the preview. Little Doc on the optic preview. And then Cam Canarella for Miami on the rated prospect preview. And then we got crunch time. Trey Yusevich for Toronto Blue Jays on the crunch time insert. Pretty cool looking insert. Throw that in the soft sleeve pile. Next pack. We're cruising. We're cruising. Gil, Pujols, Chourio, Jace, Schittler. We got blue. We got a blue shortstop. Marcelo Mayer on the blue for Boston. That's going to be numbered to 149. 108. 108 out of 149 on the Marcelo Mayer blue for Boston. There's Doc, Matt Shaw, Jacob Wilson, Josh Hamilton. Oh, we got something cool here. We're going to go up the back for our prospects. Travis Bezana for Cleveland on the prospect. Pretty cool prospect. Caleb Bonemeyer, prospect. Back to Josh Hamilton. And we got a patch. I believe we got a patch coming up. I believe our next hit is a patch. How about Jersey Kings? How about Paul Skeens? Josh Hamilton felt thick. How about Paul Skeens, number to 99, 91 out of 99, and look at that patch. We'll take that instead of an auto. Skeens for Pittsburgh. I'm sure Pittsburgh will take that. Nice looking card. Definitely a nice looking card. Sick patch too. Number to 99. Again, 91. You can see it. 91 out of 99. 3 color stitches. Yellow stitches, black in the middle, little white on both sides. Jersey Kings for Sean and the Pirates. Nice one right there. Then we got our optic previews was Matt Shaw. And then we have a silver optic preview. A silver optic preview of David Wright. David Wright on the refractor or chrome. And then on the Unleashed blue to 49. 8 out of 49. Now that's a wow. Pittsburgh. Sheesh. 8 out of 49 on the Unleashed. Look at this. That is wild with that snake. And oh yeah, definitely a sick card. Definitely a sick insert right there. Yeah, the Unleashed hits. The Unleashed definitely hits. Little Paul Skeens for Pittsburgh. This was the non version, like just the base version. Yeah, but that numbered version, it just is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Definitely a sick card. Looking at this, what's it called? We're gonna top load this too. Only because it was a silver. This Randy Johnson. That was in the first pack. I'm just looking at it. And the other inserts are all just plain paper. And this is a nice silver one. The greetings from. And that's Montreal was for Randy Johnson. All right. There's that David Wright. We're going to softy him up because that's a Prism, you know, a Prism optic preview. Not a top loader, but a softy. That Marcelo was for Boston, who had the Red Sox. Ricky. Marcelo Blue. Marcelo Blue to 149 that was. All right, next pack. Next pack, second half of box one. We ain't making an hour, are we? Maybe. Colt, little Ricky, Little Acuna, Matsui, Dylan Cruz. We got a silver of Dylan Cruz. Silver of Dylan Cruz for Washington. Young Hung Kim, Canseco, Doc, Matt Shaw, Jacob Wilson. Then we got our previews coming up. Elston Howard for New York on the Optic preview. And then Tyler Bremner, rated prospect for LA. Then we got a Crunch Time insert. Bobby Witt Jr. for Kansas City on the Crunch Time insert. Then we got the rated prospects. Daniel Pierce, Tampa Bay. And Jesus Made for Milwaukee. Jesus Made. Next pack. Kyle's here. Kyle's still here. Brandon Sprout just told me Kyle's here. Pujols, Gill, Jackson, Jace. We got a green rated prospect for Detroit. A green rated prospect for Detroit. How about Bryce Rayner? Bryce Rayner for Detroit on the green rated prospect to 199. 146 out of 199. And guys, most of you, I'm bringing back the 116 bounty. I'm going to do it. It's free. It's going to start soon. It's going to be free every break, every random team, or every pick your team, except for repacks. Every break it'll go up $30. It's completely free to you guys. If we hit a card 116 out of whatever, you win the bounty. In 2023, we gave away over $11,000. But then with Joey leaving, it got a little, I'm going to bring it back. I think I'm going to bring it back. Josh, yeah, we gave away over $11,000 in bounties. Tony, Trey Yusevich, rated rookie for Toronto. Carlton Fisk, Pat Murphy. Then we got a filler. Lots of fillers in this product. Lots of fillers. And they're thick fillers. Frank Chance on the Optic preview for Chicago. Then we got a silver rated prospect, Travis Bazzano for Cleveland on the silver rated prospect. Condone on the Unleashed insert. Definitely, like I said, there's definitely some sick. Hold on, he's already. Yeah, hold on. Luke Dickerson rated prospect, and Gavin Fiend rated prospect. Next pack, we'll leave them, and we'll do them. We'll get them. He's in here a lot. Cam Schnittler, Frank Chance, he's in here a lot too. Jacob Wilson, Paul Skeens on the base. Dion, our silver starburst, Bryce Matthews for Houston. Christian Moore, Chase DeLauder, rated rookie. Chase DeLauder on the rated rookie. Vlad, Chip. We got an auto coming up. Marcelo on the Optic preview, not prospect. Rated prospect. Angel Gino on the Optic preview, rated prospects. We got an Elite Series Peyton Tool on the Elite Series insert. Johnny Farmilo for Seattle on the prospects. Brandon Summerhill, rated prospect for Tampa Bay. Back to Chipper, and then we do have an auto. We do have an auto on the Optic preview auto. Optic preview. Rated prospect for Tampa Bay. Theo Gillen, rated prospect for Tampa Bay Rays on the Optic preview. Who's got the Rays? Who's got the Rays? The Rays and the Cardinals for Leviticus. The Rays and the Cardinals. We'll pop him in. We got a couple packs left in this box. A couple packs left. Then I'll clean up a little bit of that base and the rookie base and that stuff, and then we'll get into the next box. Mason, Leo, Bobby, Cade, and Bo. On the red color match Color match, Mike Schmidt on the red for the Phillies. That's numbered to 250. 67 out of 250 on the color match for the Phillies. Another Paul Skeens base. Cabrera, Jacob Mizorowski, Peyton Toole on the rated rookie. Peyton Toole. There's a filler. Jimmy Crocs on the optic preview rated rookie silver. Then we got a green. We're going to go to the back. We're going to go to the back. JoJo Parker, rated prospect for Toronto. And Eli Willits for Washington. Jimmy Crocs was the optic rated rookie silver. And then we're going to go to the green. Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones, rated prospect for New York. And we got something wild on the back, too. We got something wild on the back. Diamond Marbles of Deion Sanders for Cincinnati. On the Diamond Marbles insert. That's a pretty sick one for Cincinnati. And his green was 126 out of 149. So see, like if that was 116 out of 149, you'd win the bounty. It's harder than you think, but Spencer Toole for New York. We're going to top load all of them. We got these 2 packs, and then we'll, like I said, we'll top load them. I'll say who they're going to. We'll clean up this little bit, the base, and then we'll get into the next box. Josh Hamilton, Cabrera, Robin Yount. Our silver, Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra on the silver for New York. Tome, Jimmy Crocs, rated rookie. Roman Anthony, Johnny Bench. Our optic preview is a rated rookie of Bryce Matthews for Houston. Gage Wood for Philly on the rated prospect optic preview. Then we got a bomb squad. Aaron Judge for New York on the bomb squad. Base insert. Jamie Arnold, Oakland, prospect, rated prospect. And Zaire Hope, rated prospect for LA. Last pack, box 1. Last pack of box 1. Still haven't seen Ryan or Corey or Bill. Colt, Ricky, Acuna, Little Acuna, Matsui, and Dylan. On the silver, Sean Gamble on the rated prospect for Kansas City on the silver. Jimmy Fox, Deion Sanders, Robin Yount, David Ortiz, Euclid. We got a filler. We got Mike Schmidt on the optic preview. We got 23 out of 79. 23 out of 79. Ooh, on the sick pink. Bobby Witt Jr. on the pink laser. Bobby Witt Jr. for Kansas City. Then we got a Diamond Marble, Jackson Chourio. That's just the plain one, where the silver one was the, what's it called? The Deion was the Johnny John, but that's still pretty sick. Seth Hernandez, prospect, and Colt Emerson, rated prospect. All right, that was the end of the first box. So we're going to take these rated prospects and base inserts, and we're going to set them right here for a minute. I do have a box. These are our vet base. We're going to set them right here for a minute. I do got us a nice box. I just got to figure out places to put this other stuff that's over here. All right, there's that. There's that. Now we're going to sleeve and top load these couple guys up that are up here. What was up here? Benzana on the rated rookie. On the rated prospect. That was a silver. That's for Cleveland. Who's got the Guardians? Chris with the Guardians. That'll go here. Bobby Witt was the Royals. That was that sick pink laser to 79. 23 out of 79 with the Royals. And who had the Royals? Ryan Kay. You had the green Spencer Jones for Scott. That was what, 249? The green, 249, 149. The sick insert, Deion Sanders on the marbles. It wasn't numbered, but it's like the, it isn't the base, John. It's like the sicky sick. And that was the Reds. That was the Reds. I should have remember who had them because I said them earlier. That was Chris with the Reds. Mike Schmidt on the color match for the Phillies and Michael. That was a pretty sick one. To 250, 67 out of 250 on the color match. And then we had the Rayner on the green rated prospect for Detroit. That was to 199. And Detroit is Leviticus. All right, guys, box number 2. We'll slide these down, slide them down, because we got plenty of room there. There's our, no, we did this backwards. Numbered, auto patch. Numbered go here. Cool Johns go here. Autos and patches go here. All right, box 2, guys. Box number 2. Still do 36. 15 we got it. There's 3. There's 6. There's 9. There's 12. There's empty. All right, good luck. Good luck. Pack 1, box 2. Pack 1, box 2. We're going to pull these 2 to the front right now. We got Theo Gillen on the prospects. And Jordan Yost on the prospects for Detroit. There's our vets. There's Schittler again. Frank Chance. Jacob Wilson. On the green, Chase Burns for the Reds on the green. That's going to be numbered to 199. 137 out of 199 on the Chase Burns for the Reds. What's this? Backwards, clear. Caden Bodine, rated prospect for Baltimore on the clear, John. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. That'll toppy. Will, Ozzy, Clem, Hoff, Cheerio, Matt Shaw on the optic preview. And then on the red optic preview, Braden Montgomery, rated prospect to 99. Braden Montgomery, prospect to 99 for Nick. Why'd I do that? See, I'm just so used to it. We're gonna set them. We're gonna set them, and we're gonna forget them for a little bit, and then we'll bag them. Paul Skeens on the base. Dion. Mason Bumgarner. Leo. Our silver is Christian Moore for the Angels. Cade Horton. Matsui. Rhett. Barry Larkin. Kristen Campbell. On card, Gavin Killian. Next day autographs. On card for San Francisco. Snuck up on me. A pretty sick one. We take that. We take that. Who's got the Giants? Ryan with the Giants. Gavin Killian. On the next day autographs. On card. Where were we at? We were here. Mike Piazza on the preview. Mike Piazza on the preview. And Hing-Sin Ko on the rated prospect preview for LA. Elite Series. George Brett insert. Prospects. Tyler Bremner. And Angel on the rated prospects. Pull them forward. I don't know why I didn't that past time. Gage Wood, rated prospect for Philly. And Kevin Griffin, rated prospect for Pittsburgh. We'll sleeve him up. He'll go in there. Bobby, Cade, and Bo. Chase Burns. Aiden Miller. Aiden Miller, rated prospect for Philly on the silver. He'll go in the top on the sleevey pile. Roberto, Stachel, Sung Sung, rated rookie for San Diego. Tamayuko, Jace Jung. Animations, Ethan Holiday. I was going to keep them too. They went to the mini. I was going to keep them. Kyle from the mini on the Ethan Holiday animations. Leviticus, when you took them last 2 teams, I was going to keep Colorado just to rip. On the Ethan Holiday animations, that's one of the many case hits. There's like 4 or 5 different case hits, but that's one of them. Ethan Holiday for Colorado. And Kyle. Really? Bodine from Mount Holly. See that little kid from Maple Shade? That show is so a shame. He's still in critical condition. That 12-year-old. It's like I live it, so it's all over the news. Like it's all it's crazy. Little league warm-ups. He got hit in the throat, hit in the neck. With a he was walking the dugout and got hit by just a wild throw. Sick animation though. Definitely a sick card. Darryl Strawberry on the prospects, and then we got a pink. We got a pink coming up. Darryl Strawberry on the prospect, I keep saying, on the preview. We got the Crunch Time Brandon Sprout on the Crunch Time insert. And we do have a pink coming up. Nolan Ryan on the Optic Preview pink. Pink laser, number to 79. 9 out of 79 for Texas. Look, and I'm doing it again. We're going to do them at the end. Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. Nice bend in this pack. Chase Burns, Meyer, Josh Hamilton, Miggy, Robin Yount. Our silver is Pat Murphy from Milwaukee, the manager. Alomar, Stachel, Sung Hung Ming, Sung Mung, Tamayuko, Jace Jung. They run in sequence. We're going to go up the back and get them prospects. We got Andrew Fisher from Milwaukee on the prospect, and we got Zach Root for LA prospect. Back to that Jace. Wow, this one's sick too. Greetings from Johan Tung from New York. Greetings from. That's a sick one. Robin Yount on the Optic Preview. And George Lombardo, rated prospect for New York. He's been in product for like 5 years, hasn't he? For New York on the rated prospect. And then that Greetings from, very sick insert. These are so pretty. I mean, that's one in each box, but still, very, very nice insert. Not a case hit. I mean, like I said, it seems to be one in a box. But definitely a pretty insert. And again, I'm sleeving it up. Jeez. Just have it. Just have it. Just the autos in like cases like that, I'll sleeve right away. But Colt Keith, Ricky, Little Acuna, Matsui, Dylan Cruz. We got a red. Riley Quick. Riley Quick, rated prospect from Minnesota. It's number to 250. 99 out of 250 on the Riley Quick. Bo Jackson, Dylan Cruz, Yogi, Jason Varitek, Yadier. We do have a filler, a thick filler. Man, they're like crazy, like thickies. David Ortiz on the Optic Preview. We have a silver Optic Preview of Yonsar Gonzalez, rated prospect for San Francisco. He's pretty good. I'm going to put him in the top loader pile. Diamond Marvel, Nicky Decay, insert. Then we got our prospects: Ryan Sloan for Seattle and Alex Freeland for LA. All right, halfway point. Pack number, what is there? How many packs? 12 in a box? So this is pack number 18. The exact halfway point. Good luck. There's Mr. Sprout again. Pools, Gill, Jackson. Our silver, it's one of them Starburst or whatever. Schindler for New York. Mariano. Why are my dogs barking? Luke, Michael Young. They're barking like crazy. Cal, Nolan. There's an auto. We got our Optic Preview is Euclid and a prospect. Rynel Rodriguez for St. Louis on the Optic Preview prospect. Unleashed, Travis Banzana for Cleveland. Again, they're sick looking inserts, but the Johnny John ones were much cooler. Aiden Miller, looks like it's crazy off cut. Maybe not, but it just looks off cut. Prospect to Philly. And Yang Jung Kim for Texas. Back to that Nolan Ryan, and then we do have an auto. It's purple. What's purple? 99? 49. 10 out of 49, it's a pitcher. 10 out of 49, it's a pitcher. 10 out of 49, a pitcher. How about Ryan Forcucci? Ryan Forcucci, 10 out of 49 for Houston. Ryan's for the Coochie. For Houston. Who's got the Astros? Who's got the Astros? Where they at? Jeez, why do I got to go this far? This list was messed up. Bill with the Astros. List was crazy messed up. I know. My fault. Next pack. Next pack. We're over the halfway mark. Albert, Gil, Cheerio, Jace, and there's Schindler again. Walahilalu for Baltimore on the prospects. Mo, Keuchel, Michael Young. There's Cal, Nolan Ryan. Then we got our optic previews. Johnny Bench. Well, we got a gold. We're going to go to the back. We're going to go to the back and get them papers. We got Seaver King prospect. Seaver King for Washington. And Justin Crawford for Philly. And we're going to go, I don't know, that's gold. Well, we got green. We're going to go here. Elite Series. Robinson Cano. Insert. Elite Series. Oh, look at that crunch time on the green. Bubba Chandler for Pittsburgh. On the green crunch time. Not numbered, but definitely dope. Back to that Johnny, and then we do have a gold optic preview. I think it's gold or orange. How about Leo, the manager for Chicago? Number to 199. Leo. DeRocher. All right, next pack. Next pack. Like I said, we're going to sleeve all them and top load them at the end. The autos I top load right away. Anything massive, but yeah, they're just, yeah. Skeens base, Dion, Mason Bumgarner, Alex Freeland on the silver rated prospect. The Dunross just the silver. Johnny John, Ozzy, and Will, and Roger. Trevor Hoffman, Jackson. He's a man. Some people are in this a lot. Jimmy Fox on the optic preview. Jimmy Fox for Philly, and then Bodine for Baltimore. There he is. That's the John. Yeah, you want that Caitlin John. I know what you want. Caden Bodine for Baltimore. On the optic preview. Bomb Squad, Jose Canseco. Our prospects, Devin Taylor for Oakland. And Spencer Jones for New York. Next pack. Next pack, guys. Leah DeRocher. Bobby, Cade, and Bo. We have a rated rookie, Johan Tung on the blue. Johan Tung for New York on the blue, number to 149, 008. 008. James Bond's brother. Jeez. Hello, McFly. What's it focusing on? The hoops? 008 out of 149. Johan Tung. Horton, Matsui, Rhett Lauder, Barry Larkin, Kristen Campbell, Ivan Rodriguez. That snuck up on me. I thought it was a filler, to be honest with you. Ivan Rodriguez for Texas on the little bat piece. On the little bat piece. Ivan Rodriguez. We'll get him in. Dion on the preview. Doc Gooden on the silver preview. We got a crunch time blue to 49. Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge for New York on the crunch time to 49. I'll see that one. That won't go in that pile. That's Aaron to 49 for New York. And my man Scott. That's a sick one. Judge to 49. 39 out of 49 on the Judge crunch time blue. We're going to go back to these prospects. Durangelo for Seattle. And Slater for Baltimore. All right, couple more packs left in box 2. Then we'll jump into box 3. Then we'll jump right into box 3. And if our personal guys ain't here, they'll get next, which should be tomorrow. Cade, Bo, Chase. Our silver is Cal for Baltimore. Cade, Matsui, Rhett Lauder. Definitely a pattern. Barry Larkin, Kristen Campbell. Jeez, sneaking up on me. Wawala Lala Alu for Baltimore on the next day autographs. On card for Baltimore. On card for Baltimore. Aloy. Who's got the Orioles? Leviticus. I'm going to top load this Ivan that's sitting back here, this bat relic, real fast. Was that anything used? In case game worn used. Game used. Game used, at least it says it is. Oh, Ivan, and that was for Texas. Jimmy Crocs on the optic preview for St. Louis. And Ethan Conrad on the prospect preview. Jesus Mate, crunch time insert. Aleem Doyle, prospect. And Mike Soroto, prospect. 2 packs left, box 2. 2 packs left in box number 2. Marcelo, Miggy, Josh. We got a green prospect coming up. Robin Yount. Colt Keith. We got a green rated prospect. Slater DeBruin. Slater DeBruin for Baltimore on the green to 199. 195 out of 199. Roberto Stachel. Sungmin Kim. Sungmung Sung, Tamaki. Jace. There's our filler. My dogs are going crazy here. David Wright on the optic preview. Then we got an orange optic preview of Johan Santucci for New York. It's going to be numbered to 199. 140 out of 199 on the Johan Santucci. Jackson Churio on the Unleashed for Milwaukee. Yarlin Susanna for Washington on the prospect. And Merrick Houston for Minnesota on the prospect. Last pack, box 2. 1 box left, guys. 1 box left. And we do have 3. I'm going to run it back as a 3-boxer. Prices are lowered for you guys. If you were in this one, you want to keep them in the next 3. I got a nice price for you. Ricky Acuna, Little Acuna, Matsui, Dylan Cruz, and Mr. Sprout. Our silver is Carlton Fisk for Boston. We got Bo and Dylan and Yogi and Jason and Yadier. And we got our previews is Roman Anthony and Riley Quick, prospect, Minnesota. And we got a Diamond Marble, Ken Griffey Jr., Cincinnati. Non-numbered, but still a sick one. And then we got Wendy, prospect for New York, and Slade, a prospect for Arizona. Grab this prospect and rookie little pile right here. There's more of them in this box than the first one. Definitely. Then we'll grab this vet base pile. The old guys. We'll get rid of the old guys real quick. Them piles back there are still good. Now we'll sleeve and top load. We'll sleeve and top load. We'll get our top loaders. We'll get a little stack of sleeves going. We'll get a little stack of sleeves going. Them sleeves had, yeah. All right, where we at? Diamond Marbles, Ken Griffey Jr. on the sick looking John. That's for Cincinnati. Cincinnati, and I know I've said this like 4 times. I think it's Chris, but yeah, Chris. We had the green Slater DeBruin for Baltimore. Again, that was numbered to 199. 195 out of 199. And that was the Orioles and Leviticus. We had the blue Johan Tung, rated rookie. Numbered to 149. Numbered to 149. And who had them? Where are they at? And that's going to Andrew. We had the orange Leo, manager, number to 199, number to 199, and that's going to Jonathan, Bubba Chandler on the crunch time green, pretty sick looking card. Again, a lot of these are non-numbered, but they're just sick looking. And that's Pittsburgh, and that's Mr. Hussey. We had the Riley Quick, rated prospect red, 250. Numbered to 250, and that was Bill with the Twins. Greetings from Johan Tung. Again, another insert, just a cool looking insert. And that was Andrew. Pink Laser. I already sleeved this one. Nolan Ryan. That was the 79. 79. And that's Leviticus and the Rangers. We had the red. Rated Montgomery. Rated prospect for the Sox. And Nick to 99. We had this cool, clear Caden Bodine rated rookie for Baltimore. This is Jonathan's cousin. Not numbered, but just a sick looking acetate. Just a clear acetate card for Baltimore. And who had the Orioles? Leviticus. And then we had the Chase Burns green. That was numbered to 199 for Cincinnati. And who had the Reds? I think it was Chris, if I'm not mistaken. I just can never find it. Yeah, Chris. And I did this wrong again. This. Yeah, they go there. Then what were these couple? He goes here. Connor will go over there. All right, guys, last box. Last box. Good luck. Again, like I said, we got 3 more. I'm going to run it back. You guys get first option if you had the team in this box. I did reduce it only for you guys. It's going to be the same as this one, but if you guys want it, it's a little bit more of a discount because I can ship it together. Any good Brewers? I did say your name. I'm not sure for what. I'll do a recap on the cool stuff at the end. I'll do a little recap. But I told her an hour and we're at 56 minutes. It ain't going to happen in 4 minutes, is it? It's going to be a little longer than an hour. We're going to be a little longer. Like I said, it's a beautiful night. She wants to sit out back with the dogs, look at the garden, have a fire, enjoy it. All right, guys, good luck. Last box. Last box mojo. Pack 1, box 3. We got 12. 12 to open. Again, we're going to keep going. Sprout is all over the place. Pools, Gill, Jackson, and Jace. On the red, there's Schittler again. On the red for the Yankees, we got Mr. Schittler to 250. 129 out of 250 for the Yankees. And then rated prospect on the acetate, Riley Quick for Minnesota. On the rated prospect acetate, Carlton, Pat Murphy, Christian Moore, Chase DeLauder, rated rookie. We got a filler. Peyton Toole on the silver rated rookie. Optic preview, that's a sick one. George Lombard Jr. on the pink laser to 79. Rated prospect for the Yankees, 28 out of 79. George Lombard to 79. Sammy on the bomb squad. Ethan Conrad prospect and Riley Quick prospect. This pack seems thin. It's just like there's too much. There's not enough going on in here, it feels like. There's that Schittler again. Man, he's everywhere. Frank Chance, Jacob Wilson, Paul Skeens, lots of him. Dion, Jace Jung on the silver. Jace Jung for Detroit on just the silver. Vladdy, Chipper, another Skeens base. Miggy, Mizorowski. Alright, we're going to go to the back to our prospects and our Johns first. Chase Burns on the preview. Ada Miller, optic preview, rated prospect. Caden Bodine, rated prospect for Baltimore. And George Lombard, rated prospect. We're going to go back to this Mizzy. And we got something. We got something cool. Something looks cool. I'm not sure. Diamond Kings. Christian Campbell for Boston. That's a sick card. Definitely a sick one. He's a top loadie for Boston. On the Diamond Kings. digging that. Nice inserts, definitely for being Dunross. I mean, it's a base product. It's a low end base product, but really nice inserts. They did it good this year. Bobby, Cade, Bo. We got a prospect, Blake Mitchell, silver prospect, Kansas City. Peyton Toole, Tomei, Jimmy Crocs on the rated rookie. David Wright, Roman on the vet. There's our filler. We're going to flip it, and we're going to go right on in. We got Cam Smith on the optic preview for Houston. Cal Ripken, the 1009. So now we got 008, 009 out of 149. Cal Ripken on the green for Baltimore. Cal Ripken, the 149 on the green. Crunch Time, Mizorowski insert. Rodriguez, rated prospect for St. Louis. And Ching, rated prospect for LA. Next pack. We're just cruising right along. Nah, nothing big. Nothing really big so far. But nice Kate. Like I said, the inserts are pretty. The inserts are really... There's Schindler again. Like, he's like the first chance. He's like the top card in like 8 out of 10 packs. Paul, Dion, our silver is Zaire Hope, rated prospect for LA. Cam and Randy, Ivan and Bubba. Bubba, rated rookie for Pittsburgh. Bryce Eldridge, rated rookie for San Francisco. Bryce Eldridge on the optic preview, rated rookie for San Francisco. Mike Schmidt to 99, 85 out of 99 on the Mike Schmidt. Another color match. Schmitty on the optic preview, red for Michael. Look, I'm top loading it because it just excited me, the color match. That's a double color match for Mike on the Schmitties. Josh Hamilton, Bomb Squad. Mitch Voigt, prospect. And Casey Cunningham on the prospect. All right, we're cruising. We are cruising. Pack 5. Pack 5, box 3. Mason, Leo, Bobby, and Cade. Bo, and then we got a silver prospect. Dax Kilby for New York. Colston, Chandler, Elston Howard, Frank Chance, Marcelo. There's our filler. Colson Montgomery on the preview. Jordan Yost, rated prospect preview. Aaron Judge on the Diamond Marbles. Aaron Judge on the Diamond Marbles. Put him in the sleeving pile. Kevin McGonigal, rated prospect. And Cade Anderson, rated prospect. Halfway point. Halfway point, last box, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Chase, Marcelo, Josh, Mig, and Young. We got a green Kerstead. We got a green Kerstead for Baltimore, numbered to 199, 79 out of 199 on the Kerstead. Brees, Mike Schmidt base, Perez, Pie, Jersey Kings, Paul Skeens. That was both jerseys were Pittsburgh. Both of them were Paul Skeens. This is non-numbered though. Non-numbered, single color. Going to Pittsburgh on the Jersey Kings. Go back to here. Chandler Simpson on the preview. A silver preview, Jim Tomei for Cleveland. Diamond Marbles numbered to 199, Trey Yusevich. 43 out of 199 for Toronto on the Diamond Marbles, rookie Trey Yusevich. He had a nice run last year in the playoffs. He really did. His stuff like skyrocketed for a minute. The Pirates and the Jays is Sean. Back to our prospects. We got Noah Schultz and Luis Pena. All right, last 5 packs, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Like I said, I'll do a quick little recap at the end of the cooler stuff. Mason, Leo, Bobby, Cade, Bo. To Mayaka Sucka for Baltimore on the silver. Frank Chance, Marcelo, Brees Matthews, Mike Schmidt, Tony Perez, Our optic previews is Michael Young, Texas, and Ryan Sloan, prospect for Seattle. He looks cross-eyed in that picture. That's a bad picture. They shouldn't have used that. They should not have used that of the poor kid. Look at him. Elite Series, Roger Clemens, Luke Stevenson, prospect, and Brady Ebel, prospects. All right, we're cruising. Not a lot of top loaders in this one so far. Not a lot of top. Oh, this one's thick. This one's thick. It's a filler, isn't it? Now, did we get 2 patch cards? No, it's a filler. Chase Burns, Marcelo, Josh, because it should be 2 autos in 1 patch. Miguel Young. We got a purple. Riley Quick on the purple prospect for Minnesota. That's going to be numbered to 99. 95 out of 99 on the Riley Quick purple for Minnesota. Pi, Young Hung Kim, Jose, Dwight, Matt Shaw. There's that filler. Cal Ripken on the preview. Rated prospect preview, James Tibbs for LA. We got a crunch time, Schittler, Gonzalez on the rated prospect, and Paula on the rated prospect. We got 4 left, guys. 4 left. What are we looking for still in this pack? We hit an auto, right? We hit 1 mem, so we're still looking for an auto. Keith, Ricky, Little Coon, Matsui, and then Dylan Cruz. Our silver is Frank Chance for Chicago. Our silver starburst. Jacob, Josh Hamilton, Tony, Trey Yusevich on the rated rookie. There's an auto. I seen it. Schittler on the prospect, and Alex Freeland on the prospect preview. Bubba Chandler on the Diamond Marbles. Bubba Chandler. Stephen Hall, prospect, or Steel Hall. Ethan Salas on the prospect. Back to that Trey Yusevich, and then we have an auto. Number to 25. 12 out of 25 on the green. How about Adam Dunn for Cincinnati? Adam Dunn, 12 out of 25 on the green for Cincinnati. And that's Chris with the Reds. I don't know why I keep having to look. I know who it is, but I keep looking every time. All right, guys, 3 packs left. Guys, good luck. Chase, Marcelo, Hamilton, Miggy, and Yunt. Marcelo on the Starburst silver. Johnny Bench, Jimmy Fox, Dion, Robin Yunt. Auto coming up. Randy Johnson on the prospect. On the preview, optic preview. Sung Young Kim on the rated prospect optic preview. Unleashed, Bubba Chandler. Blake Mitchell prospect. And Dax Kilby prospect. Back to that Robin Yunt. And then we do have an auto. We do have an auto. Optic preview. Optic preview. Tommy White. Tommy White, rated prospect for the Oakland Athletics. And Steve on the Tommy White optic preview silver prospect for Oakland. Is that an extra? Did we get 3 autos there? Hold on. No, that was it. I thought we hit one already. Alright, 2 packs left, guys. 2 packs left. This is thick. It's got one of the fillers in it. Cole Keith again. Ricky Henderson, the same rotation. Acuna, Matsui, and Dylan Cruz. We got Angelo Gino for Cleveland on the rated prospect blue to 149. 61 out of 149 on the Angel Gino. David Ortiz, Euclid, Piazza, Darryl. We got a gold coming up, I think. Or orange. Nicky. There's our filler. Ivan Rodriguez. We got Kellen Lindsay, prospect on the back. We got Mr. Gamble on the prospect on the back. Nicky Decay on the Elite Series. Back to that Rodriguez. And then we got a Tate Southnese for the Braves to 199. 170 out of 199 on the rated prospects. Guys, last pack. Last pack. We need some tabs. Guys, good luck. There's that Sprout again. Poole, Gill, Churio, Jung, Bo on the silver, Dick Allen, Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr. There's Schlittler again, Chase Burns. There's our filler, our preview, Bubba Chandler, optic preview, and Theo Gillian, prospect optic preview. We got a green Ryan Willett-Smith prospect, and Jefferson Rojos rated prospect. Then we got a green crunch time of Aaron Judge, non-numbered, just the green. And that's it, last card. All right, we're gonna clean this up real fast. I'll sleeve them. We'll do, like I said, a little tiny recap. I don't know if any of them other guys are here. Ryan K, Corey J, or Bill. These happen to be here. We can eat yours up real fast. If not, we'll get them next time. Scott had the Aaron Judge green crunch time, pretty cool. Like I said, these cool. Some of these inserts are really cool in this. That's just one of the cool inserts that go up there. Here's a numbered Tate Southwish to 199, and that is for Atlanta. And Murphy had the Braves. Angel for Cleveland on the rated prospect blue was numbered to 149, and that was for the Guardians. And Chris Nolan, Riley Quick for Minnesota on the purple. Riley Quick, purple, Minnesota, 95 out of 99. And who had the Minnesota is Bill Herstead, green. Herstead was on the green for Baltimore, and that was Leviticus to 199. Mike Schmidt was the color match. Optic preview to 99. That was for Michael. On the green, Cal Ripken with Baltimore and Leviticus to 149. The sick Diamond Kings. Definitely sick. For Boston, Christian Campbell. Really, really pretty card. I'm sure the camera does it nothing, but that's the Red Sox and Ricky. George Lombard on the pink laser, John. I think it's the 79, right? That's New York and Scott. That's the 79. We had the clear, the acetate, Riley Quick for Minnesota and Bill. Again, that's non-numbered, just a cool acetate. And then we had Schlittler for New York and Scott. He's all, like I said, he's all over the sheesh. And that was the 250. All right, that was this. This was this. That was that. All right, there's our autos. There's the cool stuff. All right, we'll do the cool stuff first real fast. We had the Diamond Kings for Boston, Christian Campbell. Aaron Judge on the crunch time green. Caden Bowden on rated prospect on the clear. That was a numbered card. That was a numbered card. That was a numbered card. Greetings from Johan Tung, New York. Pretty sick. The crunch time Bubba Chandler, the green one. Diamond Marbles, Ken Griffey and Deion Sanders. Travis Bezana, rated prospect on the silver optic preview. There's another greetings from Montreal, Randy Johnson. The Paul, that was numbered. Reggie Jackson on the bomb squads. Paul Skeens Elite Series. Connor Griffin base rookie. Then these are our numbered cards. We had the Skeens on the sick Unleashed to 49. Chase Burns on the green to 149 for Cincinnati. Nolan Ryan on the pink laser for Texas to 79. Braden Montgomery, rated prospect red for the White Sox to 99. Schlittler red for the Yankees to 250. Riley Quick was just a clear. George Lombard on the pink laser to 79 for the Yankees. Cal Ripken green for Baltimore to 149. Mike Schmidt red color match optic preview to 99 for Michael and the Phillies. Baltimore Kerstead on the green was to 199 for Baltimore. Riley Quick rated prospect purple to 99 for Minnesota. Angel Gino for the Guardians rated prospect to 149. Tate South Denise for Atlanta rated prospect to 199. Riley Quick rated prospect red to 250. Leo on the optic preview orange to 199. Johan Tung rated rookie New York to 149. Slater DeBron Baltimore green prospect to 199. The Aaron Judge crunch time to 49. Very sick card. Bryce Rayner rated prospect green for Detroit to 199. Mike Schmidt on the red color match to 250. Spencer Jones rated prospect green New York 149. Bobby Witt on the pink laser to 79 for Kansas City. Marcelo Mayer on the blue to 149 for Boston. Ivan Rodriguez purple for Texas to 99. Johnny Bench on the blue cracked ice for Cincinnati to 15. Alex Freeland rated prospect red to 250. And Jesus Made on the prospect red to 99 for Milwaukee. And then we had our couple autos. Our autos and our Johns. We had Tommy White on the optic preview, silver rated prospect for Oakland. Adam Dunn to 25 for Cincinnati on the Signature Series green. This was a numbered one. I don't know how it got with the autos, but it did. Savage Diamond Marbles to 199. Paul Skeens on the Jersey Kings single color, non-numbered. Ivan Rodriguez single bat for Texas, non-numbered. Alu Baltimore on card, next day autographs. Ryan Furcucci Signature Series purple to 49 for Houston. We had the animations Ethan Holiday for Colorado. Gavin Killian San Francisco next day autos on card. Theo Gillian rated prospect optic preview silver for Tampa Bay. We had the Paul Skeens Jersey Kings numbered to 99 with the sick 3 color. And then we had the David Cone purple to 49 for New York Signature Series. Not a bad 3. We do got 3 more to run it back. Guys, thank you. I haven't seen none of them guys in here. None of them commented. So, yeah.